Hey everyone, thanks for dropping by the channel and checking out today's video. Today we're going to talk about pregnancy and how to tell if you or your spouse has become pregnant in Bannerlord. Previously it was a little difficult and you had to really be paying attention to know if your spouse or yourself had gotten pregnant. Well, the good folks at Tail Worlds have solved that to some degree and have given us a lot of new notifications. Now, as far as getting your spouse or I guess yourself pregnant, you'll notice that right in the middle of the day, you notice my revenue changed. Okay, that is the time when a number of random number generation things are happening in the background. And one of those is the determination if the spouse has gotten pregnant or not. So, for your spouse or yourself to get pregnant, you need to be in a city and you need to be waiting for some time. And you only get the opportunity to determine pregnancy once per day, and it's when the sun is, basically in the middle of this circle down here. And once you do that, there will be a number of notifications that are much, much better than it used to be prior to 1.7.2. Now we're 2 days into this, and the only thing you can do to help, I guess, speed this up is to make sure in Charm you both have this skill right here, which gives you 30% more likely to have children. And in this case, I have it, but my spouse does not. And sadly, you can't see if they've got that ahead of time. When they're females, why I know it's random, but gaining influence in a tournament, it's annoying. I wish they would just make that default. I guess that's maybe sexist on my part, but I think most of us are wanting more children, and it's hard to do if you don't have that extra 30%. But I've seen some people talk about the way that they're getting more children is obviously they're just playing the random number generator. You get in a city, you save your game, you sit there for 10 days. If you or the spouse doesn't get pregnant, then it's basically a scum save. You go back and you start the playthrough from that save over again, and it's rinse and repeat until random number generator works in your favor. Now here we go. Well, you just saw that ribbon up at the top that popped up. That was new to the newer versions of Bannerlord, and then you saw with that highlighted purple down here in the scroll text. Now we do still have this over here, which we've always had, that talks about her getting pregnant, but the good folks at Tail Worlds added this icon too to show she's pregnant. So if you're having trouble with yourself or your spouse getting pregnant, one thing you can do, like I just talked about, is do the scum save thing and just rinse and repeat for a number of days, trying to get the random number generator to work in your favor. Obviously it gets tougher to get pregnant the older you or your spouse gets, and the more children you have. So it's, this version I seem to be having trouble with pregnancy a little more than before 1.7.2, and I don't know if that's because of the changes in the charm or exactly what's going on there, but 4 and 5 kids were not a big deal or were not a challenge before. Now it's a little more difficult once we get to 3, based on the playthroughs I've got. But anyway, hope that helps, and thanks for dropping by.